Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dink Dangler. I've got my inflatable raft in the car here, and that's the road up there. I've driven down on this bank, and I'm gonna launch it right here. This is a lake that I've wanted to fish for a long time. It's a beautiful fall day. I'm gonna give it the old college try. There's a really good tree line across the back, so I'm gonna try and get the boat launched, or the raft, I should say. Get the raft launched and see what we can get. It's a little bit windy, so I'm gonna have to use the anchor today, but we'll see if we can get on a good drift and catch some fish. Let's get out there. All right, dialed in. Got the boat registered recently. Got a plate number now, a MC number and a sticker, which is pretty neat. Just got to get these rods in here. All right, we're all geared up. We're ready to go. Okay, the rope in the boat. I'm gonna get this out now, because I'm definitely gonna have to use it. It's a little bit chappy out there. Of course, I'm wearing my Cal boots, which are waterproof. I'm gonna make sure I'm not on this log when I launch. All right, we're shoving off. Sick deal. Wind's blowing me, so I gotta get set up quick. We're all dialed in. Boat's feeling somewhat less stable today than it's been. I don't really know why, so I gotta just keep an eye on that. I think I need to inflate. There's these two like bottom inner tubes. I feel like I needed to inflate those more, but it'll be all right. I mean, it's plenty stable. And I'm just gonna, there's a big shoreline that isn't accessible to many people, so I think I'm gonna go hit that up. I'm just gonna make my way around on the whole shoreline, throw some jigs around. I've got a black and blue jig tied on today. Visibility is like mediocre. I've got some other fun stuff to throw, so let's get at it. See some rocks right here. I want to try the jig on this. There's a point. Seems like there'd be a fish right here. This little rocky point. Just gonna drift along this coast. Okay. See if there's anything pushed up against these rocks here. A lot of rocks down there. It's a good sign. Water looks a little cleaner over here too. There's one. Oh, largemouth. He got off. Damn. Well, hooked one fish, lost it. I'm just pushed up against these rocks right here. I feel like this area had a little bit cleaner water, and with all these rocks, I would imagine there's bass seeking that like fall structure, kind of hunting craws, hunting bait fish, anything that might be living along this rock wall that's like pushed back in these trees right here. So I'm gonna try to fish this out a little bit longer, maybe throw some different techniques in here, and see if we can make it happen. The goal is one fish, but I imagine we'll catch a couple more than one. Okay, I'm gonna drift a little bit. The wind kind of calmed down some. Just gonna kind of comb this shoreline until we find some bass. I'm gonna use the jig because I already hooked up on a fish with this. Feel confident about the black and blue. Something just crushed topwater right there. Nice. Crushed again. Something just crushed topwater out here. Oh God, that was crazy. Is that a carp? They came like full airborne. That's right where it hit. If that was a bass, that's a big one. All right, maybe it wasn't a bass. I want to go over there and investigate, but that fish ain't going nowhere. There's no one else out here, and there won't be anyone else out here unless they have a kayak. I wonder if I can get the jig over there. I'll just stick to the plan for now. Okay, move down a little bit. There's a lot of structure over here. There's got to be a fish back up in here. I don't understand why there wouldn't be. Might have to switch to a Senko soon. Well, we're still just exploring, and I kind of want to just like make my way around this pond one time. Did hook up on a fish. Fish wanted the jig around rocks, so that's like one, you know, make a note of that, but nothing to really call a pattern yet. Just kind of farting around, trying to find some structure, trying to figure out the depths of this pond. All right, I've resorted to throwing a Senko, weightless and weedless. One of my favorite tactics for highly pressured areas, and just getting bit by largemouth in general, which seems to be the main fish species in this pond. I know there's a ton of pike in here, I just don't know where they would be right now. But we're gonna try this Senko around this structure here and see if we can make something happen. Just lifting it up, letting it fall to the bottom. All right, changed spots. I'm still throwing the Senko. Just trying to catch our first fish. Try to find something that they like. I think they're gonna be pushed right up on shore right now, but it's hard to say. Water's clearer than it looks. There's one. Finally. Decent largemouth too. Decent. I knew that was a fish. Nice. Oh. Woo! Well, there's fish in here, guys. Dang, that took a long time. Nice fat little healthy largemouth. Well, caught this nice little fat healthy largemouth. Good fish. First fish ever in this pond. I've been out here for, I want to say probably 2 hours just trying to formulate a plan. I think the Senko just pushed up against this structure in here. They're just pushed up against the rocks, against any kind of timber, stuff like that. So I'm gonna get this guy back. Beautiful little largemouth. Nothing to write home about, but man, am I happy to be catching fish. Nice one. All right, pal. See ya. My hands are all muddy. All right. Okay. There's fish in here. There might be a few more where that came from, so I'm gonna get right back in there. My boat's losing a little bit of air, which tends to happen on these longer trips. I'm gonna have to pump it up in a sec, just give me a little bit more stability, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a couple more fish just pushed right back up in that same zone. So right at the edge of the tree limb, there's some good structure down there, and sometimes in the fall like this, when the water temps are a little bit colder, they tend to school up. So let's see if there's more where that came from. I know there's another one right there. I just have a feeling. Whoop, not in the tree. Uh-oh, might be cooked. Had to duck that. Okay. Didn't jack my worm up too much, I hope. Or my line. Nope, line feels good. Worm looks okay. Felt something nip at it back here. That's a fish. He had it. Something had it. Something had it and let go. Come on, one more time. Missed the hook set. Oh, and I'm in a tree. Can't you cast? Did you ever learn how to cast? Let's see if it'll come back for it. Oh, had him. All right, it might just be a smaller fish. Come on. Or a rock bass, potentially. All right, just drifting now. Trying to see if there's anything still back up in the same corner, just hitting it from different angles, as one should. Trying to stay mobile now that the wind kind of calmed down a little bit. As I say that, the wind just started blowing. Well, what are you gonna do? There's gonna be a fish right there. That's one. Does he have it? Oh, did I just break off? Oh, he took my worm. Bastard. Got hit again. That guy took my worm. But good to know that there's fish here. And also good to know I have a full pack of these Senkos. Just sucks that my worm is probably in that fish's belly now. All right, well, I thought this would be a lot easier after I figured out which bait to use, but it's not by a long shot. Whoops. I'm clearly blind, and I don't know how to cast. Oh, I had one. Damn, he bit my worm in half. Son of a gun. GoPro, stop recording. Man, I just had one and he bit my freaking worm in half. I knew there was a fish over here. All right, well, I've had some action today for sure. Should have let him take it a little bit better. But I'm thinking there might be some more fish over here the further down I go, which is great. I'll back up a little bit. This is a little guy, but a largemouth nonetheless. All right, I'm gonna try to run up to this gas station real quick and try and get some food. There's a spot where I can park right here. I don't think anyone's gonna mess with my boat. Raft, excuse me. I don't think anyone's gonna mess with my raft. That ain't going nowhere. This might not be the smartest idea in the world, but I left my boat tied up and I'm walking to this mobile right now to get some snacks because I'm freaking hungry and it's just been a long day. I need some water, I need some food, and we'll get back out there, try and fish for the rest of the evening. I was gonna just wrap it up, but I gotta catch some more fish. This is brutal.
pack a bag?
Yeah, please. Thanks a lot. Hey, you too. Okay, got the goods. Got something to eat. Let's make sure my boat's still there and that everything's still on it. I saw some people fishing, but they seem to have left, so I didn't realize you can get over here from here. Okay, got some snacks. That was such a good move. I was starving, and there's a gas station literally right here, right across the street. All right, cool. All right, we're back. I'm gonna anchor right here, eat something real quick, and then get back out there. That was brutal, man. I was just starving. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I haven't been this hungry in forever. Oh yeah. Peanut butter banana Cliff Bar. 10 grams of protein. I'm about to eat 2 of these bad boys. Nice. Nice. Man, I usually bring food with me when I'm fishing. Today, got a late start. Definitely a must if you're on the boat. I knew it was gonna be a long day too. Oh yeah. Water looks a little bit clearer over here. Well, that was a lot of effort for one fish. We did hook up on a couple. I had a couple like bite my worm off of my hook and stuff like that, but just using the Senko, trying to figure out a new territory. I think I gotta patch the boat. There's a couple like, you know, slow leaks going on. So this may be the last time you see that thing out this year, but getting closer to ice season every day. I'm actually going hunting tomorrow with Katie for some small game, so you'll see that probably on the next episode if we get any. We'll see. But it's been really fun fishing with you guys. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like down below, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. And as always, we're gonna be fishing some new waters, so stick around. I promise it'll be worth it. I'm Dink Dangler. I'll see you next time. There's one. Got him. Nice, dude. Yes.